Questions 10 through 13. Listen to a conversation between two students.
That was a fun class we just had, wasn't it?
It sure was, Jim. I can't believe how entertaining it was.
Yeah, and Mr. Jackson said some really nice things about you as well.
I know. Can you believe what he said? I was completely shocked since he doesn't usually openly praise students like that.
Yeah, I guess you must have written an amazing paper. What exactly did you write about?
Oh, it was nothing special. I just wrote my thoughts about how computers are likely to change society even more in the future. I imagine that Mr. Jackson must have agreed with what I wrote since he liked my essay that much.
I suppose you're right. Well, congratulations on doing such a good job with your paper.
Do you mind if I ask what you got on your paper?
No, not at all. I got a 91. I did fairly well. Not as well as you, though. However, I was hoping to get at least a 95, since that would help me increase my grade. I'm trying to get from a B+ to an A- by the end of the semester, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
I'm sure you can. All you have to do is ace the final exam. It's worth 25% of our final grade.
That's true, but I almost never do well on final exams because I have to study for so many tests at once. Still, I'm going to go home and start studying for the exam tonight. I simply have to raise my grade.
Best of luck, Jim. I hope you can do it.
Now answer the questions. Number 10. How does the girl probably feel when she says,
Can you believe what he said?
Number 11. What does the girl say about her teacher? Number 12. What can be inferred about the girl's paper? Number 13. What is the boy going to do this evening? Questions 14 through 17. Listen to a conversation between a student and a teacher. Janet, I need to have a word with you, please.
Sure, Mr. Wilkinson. What's going on?
I'm interested in knowing when you're going to do your presentation. I know you have been trying to catch up with all of your work since you broke your arm, but all of your classmates did their presentations 2 weeks ago. I'd say that it's about time you did yours.
Oh, all right. How does next week sound?
Not so good. I was thinking more along the lines of tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I couldn't possibly do that.
Janet, you've been back at school for a week. All of the teachers have been really easygoing about letting you take your time doing makeup work. But, if you ask me, you're being too slow about this.
I still don't think tomorrow is possible.
Then you can do it the day after tomorrow. That's Thursday. You can give your presentation as soon as class begins.
Oh, yes, sir. But I don't know if I'll do a good job or not.
I'm sure you'll do fine. I have confidence in you. You get good grades in all of your classes. Besides, it's only a 5-minute presentation. It's not like you have to do that much preparation for it.
I suppose you're right, sir. Okay, I'll definitely be ready to give my presentation first thing on Thursday morning.
Now answer the questions. Number 14. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 15. Why was the girl absent from school? Number 16. What does the teacher imply about the girl? Number 17. When does the teacher want the girl to complete her assignment? Questions 18 through 21. Listen to a conversation between a student and a teacher.
Good morning, Kevin. Are you ready to go to the museum for our field trip today?
I guess so.
What's the matter? Don't you want to go on the trip? I thought you'd enjoy getting out of school for the day.
Oh, sure. It's always nice to do something other than just sit in class and listen to lectures. No offense, of course.
None taken.
Anyway, I guess what I mean is that we always go to the museum. At least we've gone on field trips to the museum for the past 3 years. And that's kind of boring, especially since the exhibits at the museum never seem to change. So we just look at the same things every year.
You may have a point there. What do you suggest we do then?
I suppose the easiest suggestion is for us to go somewhere else.
Such as?
Well, if we want to go on a science field trip, we could visit the local university. Maybe a professor or two could show us around a laboratory. As for history, we could visit one of the old Civil War battlefield sites near here. And, I can't think of any more places off the top of my head.
Those are 2 good ones you gave me. I'll talk to the other teachers about it while we're on the bus. Maybe we can arrange a trip to one of those places, or some other place, later in the semester. But for now, why don't you get on the bus and try to enjoy the museum, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best.
Now answer the questions. Number 18. What are the speakers mostly talking about? Number 19. What does the teacher mean when she says,
None taken.
Number 20. Where does the boy suggest going on a field trip? Number 21. What will the boy probably do next? Questions 22 through 25. Listen to a conversation between 2 students.
I'm going to take a study break for a moment, Cynthia. I'm just about ready to fall asleep. I need to do something to wake myself up.
Dylan, the test is in 2 days, and this is the 3rd study break you've taken in the past hour. If you keep on taking breaks, we're not going to get enough studying done, and that's going to affect my grade too.
I can't help it. I'm so tired right now.
Well, that's no surprise.
Huh? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm talking about the way that you live.
I'm totally not following you. What do you mean about the way that I live?
First of all, look at that food you're eating. You've got a bag of chips and a can of cola sitting on your desk. You simply can't consume all of that junk food and expect to have enough energy to study.
So, what am I supposed to do then?
You need to eat healthier food. Look, I'm not talking about eating bran muffins and stuff like that, but you need to have more fruits and vegetables in your diet and cut out all of those trips to fast food restaurants.
But I love fast food. How is not eating at fast food restaurants going to help me?
Eating healthy food will provide your body with more nutrition. That way, you'll have more energy, so you won't get sleepy and yawn all the time while we're studying. Oh, here's something else you need to do.
What's that?
Exercise. I don't think I've ever seen you do any exercise other than during gym class, and you only give a half-hearted effort then. Here, let me tell you a few things you can do to get into better shape.
Now answer the questions. Number 22. What is probably true about the speakers? Number 23. Why does the girl mention fast food restaurants? Number 24. What does the girl recommend that the boy do? Number 25. What will the girl probably do next?